Hi, I'm Seema. Welcome to the IFN Dhaba. Today we are going to be doing a capsicum potato quick fix recipe. We don't have the general masalas of onion and tomato. It's a very good and a delicious recipe. So to know the recipe, keep watching. So let me walk you through the ingredients, what I need for this recipe. So here we have 2 large onions which have been cut and they have been petaled. I have 1 large tomato which has been cut into chunk size pieces. You can cut it into 4 or 6. Here I have 2 large potatoes which have been again cut into chunk size pieces and deep fried. I have 2 capsicums which have been cut into chunk size pieces. I have half a teaspoon of Amchur powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, chilies for garnishing 2 to 3, half teaspoon haldi powder, 1 teaspoon of dhania jeera powder mix, 2 tablespoons of coriander leaves and about 2 tablespoons of oil. So now to make the capsicum aloo recipe, I first add in oil. Waiting for the oil to get heated, I just throw in the petaled onions. Along with it, I throw in the green chillies. And I will just toss it. Just toss the onions here and there because we just want to glaze them nicely and just let them wilt a little bit. Actually, this is more of an Indian stir-fried vegetable. Now you can see the color of the onions, slightly brownish. They are glazed and are wilted little bit. So now I will add in the capsicum. Don't have to cook the capsicum. Again, it has to be a little crunchy. When you don't feel like making the regular garlic, ginger and tomato and onion gravies, this is a quick fix. If you have the vegetables in the house, you can just chop it and toss it in. Now I add in the fried potatoes. And here you can even add baby corn, you can add red and green bell peppers, whatever you like. You can add mushrooms, something which doesn't have to be really cooked, which has to be just tossed and stir fried kind of a thing. In this whole recipe we only have the potatoes which have been fried. Okay. Then I add in the red chillies and the salt. I add in the haldi, dhania powder and jeera powder. I add the amchur powder. I add the coriander leaves. I just toss this whole thing well. And lastly, I add in the tomatoes. If you want, you can de-seed the tomatoes also, and even if you chop them as they are, they are good to go. So now since we have assembled everything, I'm just going to shut it with a lid for about good 2 to 3 minutes for the tomatoes to soften a little bit. So here we have our capsicum aloo fix ready. If you like this recipe, subscribe to India Food Network. Any queries, comments, please write in. Thank you.